I tried to like The Big Bang Theory. I really tried. However, after seeing a couple of episodes from this sitcom, I ended hating everything about it. For me, the biggest problem from The Big Bang Theory, besides of the unfunny jokes and the awful cultural references, were the characters. All of them were incredibly unlikable and annoying, even those that the viewers are supposed to sympathize. Unsurprisingly, those characters are also clichés, perpetuating the stereotypical characterization of the nerd archetype as seen in many other movies and television shows since the film Revenge of the Nerds. All the references made in this show are not only bland, shallow and forced, but also painfully unfunny as well. To get things worse, that stupid laugh track made all those so-called jokes even more irritating, as it were constant reminders to the viewers of what they are supposed to be laughing at. I consider The Big Bang Theory to be a strongly mediocre series with overused stereotypes and flat jokes. For me, this show was like the live-action equivalent of one of those lame and unfunny gaming webcomics which try to be cool and edgy by including misogyny and lots of random, and also utterly pointless, nerd references. So, in other words, The Big Bang Theory is the stereotypically nerd version of Friends. After hearing all my former friends rant and rave about this smart, edgy, hilarious comedy that I just needed to check out, I decided to give this show a try. Note that this is shortly after marathoning through some great TV shows like Breaking Bad, which is actually a smart show. Anyway, 10 minutes into the first episode I was bored out of my skull with the already repetitive and awkward humor. But I knew that 10 minutes of one episode was not enough to judge a show by. So I watched the first season and a half, and I can say not once through those 25 episodes did I even come close to cracking anything that even slightly resembled half a smile. It is the same sitcom show we've seen for the past 40 years disguised as a quirky show filled with intelligent characters. I'd read a lot of the other reviews on here and a lot of them agree with the statement that this is not a quirky or even slightly smart show. The demographic it appeals to are brain-dead teenagers who think that when the extremely unfunny Jim Parsons says a few big words, it is the most hilarious thing there has ever been. Strip away the incredibly simple Star Wars references and the mumbled soliloquies of Parsons, and what's revealed is a below-average sitcom decades behind its time filled with unlikable characters. It baffles me how people can enjoy a single episode of this nonsense, never mind call it a masterpiece. Use the term comedy very loosely when describing this trash. I used to be a huge Big Bang Theory fan for the first 3 seasons, but after the 4th season I just think the whole series has become a repetition of the same nerd jokes and false stereotypes. The addition of Amy and Sarah has made it even worse. Howard is no longer a funny D-bag, which I loved him for. Sheldon treats Amy like a computer program and Leonard gets Penny, and now they both suck.